You're probably thinking, that's an absolutely massive box, Nikki, and you'd be right. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's only 2 things in this. So I don't really understand why the box is so big. It's just one of those big, awkward boxes. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nikki, and this is Nikki Loves Luxe. Luxe to me is everything from, I don't know, it being Sunday, right through to power being on. I'll just use simple things today. So they're little life luxuries, right through to obviously fabulous items that I bought in the post. And this company gets a gold star straight away because I can actually take the tape off. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what this is, where I've bought it from. If I remember correctly, this is from my illness haze. I think it's 2 items, which seems like a lot for this box. But anyway, I'm going to get it round and open it. It says a lot of work, usually to stop it. So yeah, that's giving you no clue, isn't it? But this will. And this will. Sorry, that one's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So, I did not purchase these items directly from Longchamp. I purchased them from a company called Arlettie. Arlettie do online sales for designers, companies really well known. I would say Longchamp being one. Other one, I'm trying to think of others that I've shopped in, and of course my brain has now gone completely blank. But there is lots of companies. They've just had one for Ganni. They've had Dolce & Gabbana. All sorts, jewellery ones, etc. So they do private sales. You pay for a membership to them. The membership gets you access to the sales where you can get some really good items. They do have some face-to-face sales which are typically limited. It is what it is. So let me get cracking and actually show you what this is. And this was actually directly from a Longchamp sale. This is one of these things that it's nowhere near the size of the packaging, because like that was to keep the item flat. So I got a completely different repliage bag. So it says on it, non-conforming, ni repair, ni exchange. So basically means no, they can't fix it and they can't exchange it because it's sold through that private sale. So what I love about it is it's a bit more sporty. So I can't even describe what that material is at the front. It's different. It feels weird, but good in a way. I love the black. So you've got your black Longchamp label and this here, which is lovely. Black leather handles, black button as well. Sorry, I just need to take this out. Because you know that way you can feel that everything will go much better when you've taken this out. Oh, that's better. So, it's a decent size, which is what I wanted. Because I wanted it that if I'm going travelling with work, I've got something a bit different that I can stand out in and I see what it is. So what it is, the label and the care instructions says. It says textile trimmed with cowhide. Yeah, and then it obviously says that in various languages. I'm trying to find. So it's this Longchamp item, blah, 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 blah. So it says avoid prolonged exposure and bright light. For dark colours, coloured items, avoid prolonged contact with light coloured fabrics, especially in humid environments, i.e. cause it can make it go a different colour. But what I thought I would show you is, it's a bit different because it doesn't fold, I don't think it folds up like the others. But if you look, you've got this massive big pocket that's inside. That's one of the things that drew me to it, as is the green colour. So I like the fact that that's there, it's huge. Inside is completely black. other than that big pocket, you'll see you've got your two tones of your two greens with your white trim as well. I think I've seen these at the outlet. I also like the fact that the straps were big, so they'll easily go in my shoulder. They feel a bit different, a bit more substantial in a way than the other one, so I think this cost me about 60 something pound, which I thought was an absolute bargain. So yeah, so that's my first item. I like that side of it too, so I won't be frightened to use both sides. My second item, I've never bought anything actually leather from Longchamp, so I've taken an absolute punt on this, and I'm really, really, really hoping it's good. Of course it had to be pink, you guys know me. So it's basically like the Longchamp equivalent of an Evelyn. So if I take that packaging out, so inside you have a nice piece there. So you've got like your traditional Longchamp inside. You again have a massive big pocket. That's a huge big pocket. That would easily fit my phone in and other bits and pieces. And again, cowhide lined with textile, which is great. So for me, again, this was, I've never seen it as cheap as this was, so hence why I've purchased it. What I liked about it is this, the fact that you can actually play around with the strap length on it. Oh. I don't know if this is the right way or not, we'll figure it out shortly. I also figured at absolute worst I could get a cobbler to put some extra holes in it. A cobbler, if I don't know if you maybe don't know what that is basically someone who can fix shoes and fix belts. Oh, look at that, that's absolutely brilliant. That's even better than I imagined it would be. So I've been thinking about an Evelyn TPM for a long time, but I can't get one for love nor money. So when I saw this, I thought, actually, do I need an Evelyn TPM? Although this maybe this won't actually scratch the itch, maybe it'll make me worse. But I like the fact that when I'm storing it, I can undo that and then just kind of roll the strap, put it inside, and it's got its own dust bag. The leather feels really good. I like it. Yeah, I just think it's nice. It's kind of curved on the top bit, on the edging especially. It's got like gold zips, etc. You've got your gold pink Longchamp label inside, and you've actually got a front pocket like that that's open and a zip one at the back. So for me, this is going to be absolute perfect for if you go to work and say you've got a rucksack or something like that with your laptop in. This is perfect for like your purse, your phone, my inhaler, my keys. I could have like a key clay in there. I could maybe even have a bit of makeup in there, and it would all still fit. And I just thought that was just too good to be true for the price it was. They only had some limited colours, but you know, I thought it was a really great purchase. So I've made about, I want to say, is it 3 or 4 purchases now from Arlettie since I've joined. I only joined a couple of months ago. I just like the fact that you can see which sales are coming up. They're available for you online depending on your membership is when you've got access to them, etc. But for me, it was a no-brainer. Customer service has been great. They're really upfront with how long things are going to take to arrive. But yeah, I think this is, it's kind of subtle, but if you know, you know. I like it. Just love the colour. I'm a pink girl through and through. I'm like, yes, Barbie core still, but Barbie core can beat it in a way because I've liked pink longer than Barbie has, I feel. In fact, I probably haven't because Barbie's about 300. who knows what age she is. If you do, put it in the comments maybe. But yeah, I just thought that was a great purchase. Obviously you could see the colour through the dust bag, but between that and that, I know they clash, but I like the fact that they clash. They're your perfect two travel companions, aren't they? Because you've got your stuff you need access to but you want to keep safe, and your stuff maybe like your headphones or your tablet or whatever else in this one. So the two combination, absolutely perfect. Obviously they didn't have a lot of the traditional colours of the pliage bags, because let's be honest, people buy a lot of the traditional colours. These are probably the ones they've not been able to sell for whatever reason. They maybe weren't quite the right quality requirements, whatever it was, but for me they're both in great condition, really good items, exactly what I needed. So I knew exactly what I was getting when I bought them, so couldn't be happier with the pair of them. So I will yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that one. Sorry if I'm not quite myself yet, as I've said in my last video, been quite unwell for at least a couple of days. I've lost just under £4 in 4 days because I literally couldn't even keep water down. There was like about 2 days where I couldn't eat or drink, and I was getting quite worried that I was getting dehydrated, etc. It's not good for you, but I was just making myself take the water and then being sick with it, which is great. Yay! But anyway, what I might do in one of my next videos is actually go through some Christmas gifts ideas with you, because I think Christmas gifts, let's be honest, people need a hand with what they're getting for the loved ones in their lives, and I think I can maybe help you out with some of that. So yeah, maybe I'll see you on the next one, and if you were new here, PS, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you might come back again. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.